chopping up fruit into a Tupperware bowl too often these days. It's not looking terribly good out there at the moment, but we can't do much about the weather, so we've mapped quite an ambitious ride back to Southampton. Big training ride, which will see us get, you know, hopefully if all goes well, up to 300 miles in. So I'm trying to start the day in the best possible way, which is takeaway breakfast in the travel lodge. Checking out the route which we've mapped out, and we're gonna take. Say starting off in Herne Bay and sort of crossing our way down through into the South Downs past Royal Tunbridge Wells, dipping just on the outskirts of Eastbourne past Brighton, a nice little loop closer, higher to Alton, back round through to home. Well, that's the plan. Carry your own bags and bike. Nothing like starting the day with that back, eh?
Well, if love is blind and home's where the heart is, how we ever gonna get back where we started from now on? Run with blindfolds.
You know, it's not so bad at the moment, as you can see. It's not that bad. It's tame.
The heart in a text or an email, she can deal with the bastard son. We've got a knife in our hearts and a fork in the road. We see a light.
Done enough green lanes, so
okay,
let's do it.
A promise just to break it for the sake of it. We think that we're honest, but truth is what we make it to be. Well, a stitch in time saves 9, that's fine, but we've all been proper stitched up this time. It's a right old mess at a grand old time. Right and left, in front and behind. It's Sunday, Sunday, another bloody Sunday. Just a day till another bloody Monday. Morning yawning, boring snoring in front of the boss when you just got a warning. We've got a knife in our hearts and a fork in the road. We see a light in the dark, but it's fading like hope. I'll fall in love with you and love you can fall in love with me, just so there's someone else to blame when it all falls down. When it all falls down, down, down. When it all falls down, down. So let's get some fire in our hearts and a yellow brick road. I'm getting bored.
So we've got 200 miles in the bank, about 115 to go, but I'd say our biggest challenge today has actually been navigation. A few roads which have been closed, lots of tiny little lanes. So far so good though. One puncher, I put it down to Friday night drinkers / tyre, bottle, you do the math. We suffer together. Team.
So I sit on this table for one and pour me a drink that'll last. I'm not drunk, I just miss being young, and I grew old so fast. My wife, she breaks and she bends. My children, they don't understand. I came here tonight in search of a friend, but
okay, so we haven't strictly finished the ride. I'm going to go for a recovery drink anyway, because I'm like that.
And I've sat on my secrets for years. With my stiff upper lip, my composure won't slip, and I've hidden each silent, salty tear.
Red Bull. Do you like sniffing salts? Go on, son.
And I have been here before. It's a little less than I'd had in mind, but I wouldn't ask for more. My mother, she taught me to ride. My father, he taught me his trade. And I wish that they could both be here tonight to see what a mess that I've made. 'Cause I swallowed my tongue and I've polished my gun and I've sat on my secrets for years. With my stiff upper lip, my composure won't slip, and I've hidden each silent, salted tear. My sons and my daughters don't know me at all. I dug in trenches and put up walls. I whisper I love you each night as they sleep, but no one hears me when I speak from this table for one.
300, and at exactly the same time it clicked over to 19 hours. Made it. How do you feel? High five. 3:02. But I made a schoolboy error, and the Garmin was set to pause when I dropped below a certain speed, so I've lost a few miles. But they're not on the Garmin, so they don't count. No, it was a challenging few hours.
Few hours, did you say?
Yeah, challenging day and night. Yeah, we made it in the end, and yeah, pretty crazy when you just sort of break it down into chunks, and when you start, you just think, it's the first bit which is really bad because the time goes so slow, and you get to sort of the middle of the distance, and then you don't bother even look at how far you've gone. You don't really want to know. You just keep your legs turning, and really happy with that. That's that's a good day's work. So it's got my weekly mileage up. So can't complain about that. Everyone's a winner.
Happy 300 mile smiley face. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.